Eh bien, bonsoir tout le monde, ici Trong pour se retrouver sur le Guerrilla Collective pour découvrir les nouveaux jeux qui vont sortir. Après, à la fin, je ferai un peu de Xbox Game Pass. Il y a un jeu que je vais me tenter là, qui est arrivé dans le catalogue. Je crois qu'il est arrivé hier. C'est quoi déjà le jeu que je vais tenter, qui est arrivé hier dans le Game Pass? Ah, allez, vas-y, l'application Xbox. Voilà. Alors, c'est quoi le jeu qui a été rajouté, que je vais tester? Ouais, c'est... Ah ouais, c'est voilà, Hypnocase Outlaw que j'ai envie de tester. On va voir ce que ça donnera. Ah, c'est parti.
What is cracking, everyone? Welcome to the GC4, the Guerrilla Collective 2023 Summer Barbecue Beach House Festival Showcase. We are bringing the heat that is going to set the tone for things to come during this wild week of gaming events. I am your host, J-Dub, aka Justin Woodward, co-founder of The Mix, the Media Indie Exchange, Interrobang Entertainment, advisor on the Black Game Developer Fund, and Black Voices in Gaming. I'm with my lovely co-host, the talented Jay Watts. Hey, Jay.
What's up, Justin? I am Jay Watts, artistically known as Letta J, and I am the founder and CEO of Coexist Gaming. We are starting off this week of gaming showcases and events, which has come full circle with us filming at the Kinda Funny studio in San Francisco. Shout out to the KF team.
Oh, Curtin, ça va?
About the GC. The Guerrilla Collective was created due to the fallout of 2020.
Moi non plus, je pige rien du tout, tu vois, tout ce qui est anglais, je pige rien du tout. Bah, tout ce qu'on sait, c'est qu'on aura des bandes annonces de jeux vidéo, c'est tout, hein. Y a pas besoin de comprendre. Parce que, ouais, je suis désolé, on peut pas voir le sous-titrage, que ça soit sur Twitch ou sur YouTube. Ils devraient mettre quand même, dans des trucs comme ça, ils devraient mettre des sous-titrages, hein. Tu vois, activer un sous-titrage, tu choisis ta langue et puis voilà. Excuse-moi, tout le monde ne sait pas parler anglais, hein. Et ça, on dirait qu'ils ont zappé. C'est que les seuls qui font des conventions et qui s'est traduit en français, c'est Nintendo. Il n'y a que eux, tu vois. Ils te le font. Eux, Nintendo, quand ils te font convention, tu as dans tous les Nintendo. Franchement, c'est dommage que les autres font pas pareil, hein.
And we will also follow things up next week with Black Voices in Gaming and Dames for Games, which highlights black game developers and women in the game industry. Check us out on Twitter at Guerrilla Collect, not Guerrilla Collect, and at Indie Exchange.
Discord, Twitter, Facebook, ouais, Snap.
Make sure to tune in into our Twitch.
Ouais, c'est ça, Curtin, t'as raison.
The developers and publishers on the stream have blessed us with the Steam keys from games in their catalog. When you see the following QR code, grab your phones, take a flick for your chance to grab a
Yes, c'est ça, c'est ça.
We've also teamed up with the exquisite folks at Valve to showcase our stream on their platform in order to support the devs. Be sure to check out the event page on Steam.
Steam. Ouais, c'est un jeu Steam. Ah, ils vont montrer un jeu sur Steam. Half-Life 3, ouais, bah tu peux toujours avoir joué à Half-Life 3. Ah, il y a PlayStation qui présente.
Joystick Ventures, Neon Doctrine, Ravenage, Razer, Steam. I was about to say Stream.
Steam.
Yes Bird, Wired Productions, and
Ryzen. Aerocraft PC. Bon, je connais pas tous ces studios. Hein. Allez, studio de jeux vidéo.
Twitch, IGN, GameSpot, Steam, and Kinda Funny for hosting us. Big up for the developers.
Big up.
Showing love to the devs.
Je te fais un big up.
Contributed their games and resources to make this thing possible.
Yes, they are so awesome. But enough of all that. Let's get started with our first set of games this summer with some.
Allez, assez parlé. Montre-nous des jeux là pour 40 minutes. Voilà, je veux les trailers. Allez, vas-y, envoie les trailers. Premier Word. Ah, un petit jeu indé, ça. Ça, c'est un petit jeu indé. Très joli. Avec un côté RPG. Steam, PS5, Xbox Series, Nintendo Switch. Ah mais alors ça c'est marrant, tu vois. Attends, c'est un jeu quand même un peu style rétro. Il te le sort même pas sur PS4, Xbox One. Ah, parce que là, il faut mettre tout sur Next Gen. Ah, qu'est-ce que c'est? Survivre. Ah d'accord, c'est un truc pour crafter à l'époque du Japon médiéval, ça. Ouais, c'est comme un petit côté de The Forest. Style japonais. Non, mais pour l'instant, c'est annoncé peut-être que sur PC, peut-être pas de version console. Ça serait bien aussi un jeu comme ça que sur console. Ça, c'est un indé, ça, je parie. Ah, pas mal là, la tête sur le corps. Xbox, Steam, PlayStation, Nintendo Switch. For Ghost Thing. Ouais, ça c'est un petit jeu indé, ça. Ouais, je crois qu'il est déjà disponible sur Steam. Ouf. Oh. C'est quoi, ah, c'est... C'est un style cyberpunk, ça.
I sacrificed my health, my body, my life, everything.
Dans un monde de cyberpunk, ouais. C'est un petit indé aussi, hein.
What do you want?
My employers have a job for you. You ever heard of the Underground Fight Championship?
Oh, the game is still being played, Chelsea. You just never realized it because you're only a pawn.
You want me to keep a secret? That's gonna cost you.
Ah. Ouh. Alors, ce style de combat.
Pawn anymore. Now I'm one of the players. I don't know who you people are, but I am coming for you. Still afraid of the dark, sis.
Bah. Evolutis, Duality. Ah. Oh.
From time to
Ça, c'est un jeu monde ouvert, ça, non?
I ask myself, is it possible to miss something you've never known? Let me rephrase. Is it possible
Ah.
to be
C'est quoi ça?
wholesome
Ça sent le Zelda-like Breath of the Wild, ça. Ça, c'est un... C'est un Zelda Breath of the Wild-like, ça, à mon avis, ouais.
I was born on Earth, but I think I have been homesick for Europa my whole life.
Oh, c'est joli, hein?
By the time you read this, I'll be gone, and the world will look very different from how it does now. But the island should still be there. They built this thing to last. Come to the island if you ever get lonely. Come and think of me.
Europa. Ah, il est joli, franchement, non. C'est un beau jeu, hein. Ah.
Hello, Delvling, and welcome to Dwarf Delve, a randomly generated roguelite set within treacherous mines filled with darkness, dangers, and above all else, loot. As a newly recruited dwarf in training, your essential duties will see you scouring the deepest, darkest mines for anything of value. Tin, gold, maybe even treasures of a less common nature. Stepping into the boots of a new Delvling can be tricky. Luckily, each time you risk your beard for loot and make it out alive, you can spend your ill-gotten gains on plenty of new tools and equipment upgrades. Assuming you make it back alive, you can use your new resources to upgrade every element of your gear, or even construct entirely new support items. You can also exchange loot for skill points, increasing how hard you can hit, how far you can throw, and how much you can carry. Between your adventures, you'll be able to relax in your quarters. Upgrade your living quarters with a huge array of wallpapers, rugs, carpets, paintings, even new cushions. Here, you can refine ores into crafting materials, purchase new furnishings for your home, and even do a spot of cooking. You might even find special edible ingredients, giving you special perks when you cook them into fully prepared meals. In the future, unlock the workbench to unpack and build flat-packed, newly purchased item blueprints, even following the included construction guide. Build a rail and minecart network to move your loot around whilst you dig deeper for rarer treasures. But remember, it's best not to get too greedy. These mines are ancient and unstable. One wrong boot could cost you your life. Dwarf Delve was developed with a love of exploration and discovering shiny loot in mind. From sandbox titles such as Minecraft and Stardew Valley to rogues such as Diablo and Borderlands, I wanted to include as many secrets as possible within the environment. From puzzle dungeons to obscure items that would make players come together to solve and build a sense of community. The experience is constantly evolving, and I look forward to raising up our battle mallets together very soon.
Humanity's thirst for knowledge led to our greatest triumph and our ultimate downfall. We opened the door to worlds beyond our comprehension. But from that door, an unimaginable evil called the Root slipped through and destroyed everything. A couple decades back, we dealt the Root a heavy blow. Bought ourselves some time. We rebuilt as best we could, licked our wounds, and forged a path forward, step by step. But our time is running out. Everything is prey to the Root, and as long as they exist, we will always be hunted. That's where you come in. We need you to journey to some dangerous yet wondrous worlds and stop the Root once and for all. To survive, you'll need to push every skill you've got to its limit. But we don't just need you to survive. We need you to prevail. Use whatever gear you can find. Modify your weapons with what you can scrounge up in your travels. And be smart. Bring the backup you need. We're counting on you, Traveler. Stop this infestation before it extinguishes the last flickering flame of humanity. If you fail, well, let's just say failure isn't an option. Our future is in your hands now. Without you, everything we know and love will fall to ash.
Light Odyssey came out of nowhere and is looking super interesting. It's great to have games from all over the world showcase at the event.
Indeed. Once again, we've teamed up with the exquisite folks at Valve to showcase our stream on their platform in order to support the devs. It's all about the devs. Be sure to check out the event page on Steam, where you can wish list, buy, or play the games that are featured in this very event.
Up next, if you like takes on 2D classics or fast-paced action, our next segment dives into some fun and compelling takes on games in the neo-retro genre. Let's roll.
My name is Jokum, also known in the community as Hipshot, and I'm the creative director here at Crackshell. In this video, I will in part explain how Hammer 2 differs from our previous titles, the original Hammer from 2013 and Heroes of Hammer from 2018. I won't dive into everything different because it would be a video too long, but I will pick out a few major features. As you might know, the first game is a simple fixed hack and slasher, and Heroes of Hammerwatch is a roguelite with randomly generated levels. And now with the sequel, we are going for a more open-ended action-adventure experience. The first big thing is of course player classes, the characters that you play as throughout your journey. They are very simple in the first game and you only have few active and a few passive skills. In Heroes of Hammerwatch it was all expanded with more variation, different damage types were added, and various tweaks to all of this of course. With Hammerwatch 2 we cranked that up with tons of active and passive skills, which themselves have cool sub-skills. And all classes now have a range alternative, if they had none in the previous games. So it's actually possible to make an entirely ranged paladin in Hammerwatch 2, no shield, no sword, but whatever class you pick still needs items and gear. In the first game we really didn't have any items or gear, we had a few permanent upgrades, but that's kinda it. In Heroes we added collectible items with great variety that might change the game experience quite a bit. For Hammerwatch 2 we have made a system more similar to bigger action RPGs, where you collect items in your inventory that you can equip, sell, or just throw away. You get the items from fallen enemies, hidden secrets, solving quests, or buying them from some store, or you can even craft them. Gear and equipment have different.
Ouais, ça c'est plus des jeux qui se jouent sur PC ça. Hein. Ça sur console ça doit être chiant à jouer ça. Ce genre de jeu c'est plus sur PC avec du clavier souris. Hein. Alors le jeu précédent c'était quoi là? C'est Iron Hit, voilà.
Quests can be completed in various ways and can become very advanced. Most quests you get from non-playable characters roaming around in the beautiful world of Hammerwatch 2. And while we're on the subject of world and levels, the first game had a very linear design path where
sous ma gueule, pourquoi je le vois pas?
Level system that changed everything.
Pardon, on a eu un petit coupure des petits bugs. C'est quoi ce jeu là? Sur Nintendo Switch, c'est quoi ça? Compile hein. Nintendo Switch, Analing. Non, je préfère couper, je suis même pas sûr si c'était un droit d'auteur en cas où. On va pas trop manquer ce genre de jeu, hein. Mhm. Mais qu'est-ce qui se passe là? Oh! Pourquoi on voit plus rien là? Pourquoi c'est tout noir? Ah voilà. Space Club, ouais, Super Space Club, ouais, ça se ressemble moi ça, hein, non. Xbox One et Steam. Ah, une exclusivité Xbox. Oh putain. Ça, les fans Bostoniens vont encore vont rigoler. Ah, ça c'est quoi ça? Ah, un bon beat'em all. Toxic Crusader.
Come on, Crusaders. It's cleanup time.
Sur Steam. Ouais, très cartoon. Ah! Ça, c'est un Megaman-like, ça. Ça, c'est un style d'un Megaman, ouais. En coopératif. Un Megaman-like en coopératif. Ouais.
My name's Dynamite Anton. I'm destruction
Chièze.
worker. Some people call me the Dynamite Man.
Ouais, oh, oui.
You know, it's pretty hard being a single dad.
Un truc un peu style années 80, ouais.
Little pink hedgehog girl.
C'est style. Ou 90 plutôt.
Exterminator.
Ouais.
It was a really bad job. I would fall down sewers, fall down manholes, and I would have to climb my way back up. And then my roommate would just tell me, "You smell like shit." You know, kids always come up to me and they're like, Anton, say the line. Anton, say the line. And I gotta go. Does anyone here want to buy Anton Blast?
It's time to paint the town red in Anton Blast, an explosive adventure coming soon to Steam and Nintendo Switch.
Steam et Switch, ok. Ah, une démo.
So Justin, I know you're making some waves.
Making that happen.
You making waves in the Neo Retro games.
Là,
Shout out to
38.
Graham of Legend for dropping his.
C'est vrai qu'on a eu beaucoup de jeux un peu style rétro, hein.
It's part of the Black Voices in gaming. What was one of your favorite games in the last segment?
One of my favorite games, which kind of came out of nowhere, was Toxic Crusaders, side-scrolling brawler. It looks super dope. It's taking me back to my
Pourquoi il parle de
childhood with all
Saint-Tro?
the Trauma movies. Also, Anton Blast has this fast-paced, leveled-up Wario type of vibe. Super dope. Definitely make sure to check out those games on the Guerrilla Collective Steam page. Wish list the games, play the demos. It helps them out. I can't say that enough. Yo, shout out to Steam.
Up next, we are raising the
Putain,
stakes.
faudrait que je regarde sur Steam les
Creeping
trucs du
into your
Guerrilla
mind
là.
like Freddy Creeps into Dreams, with some new trailers in the horror genre. We've got an update for the Junji Ito-inspired World of Horrors, and we're gonna mix things up with some fast-paced shooters.
That sounds mad spooky. I can't wait to get my pants scared off.
I'm here for it.
Et même sur Steam en fait, il montre. Hein. C'est Serum.
Welcome to Serum, an immersive survival game where you're trapped in a world engulfed by a green
truc de survie.
toxic substance. You're stranded without any memory of how you got there, and a device implanted in your hand ticks down the seconds until your life is over.
Oh non, d'accord, t'as une minuterie et à 0 tu meurs. Ça fait un peu comme le film, quand ça, je crois que c'est Time Cop là, avec Justin Timberlake. Non. Ah ouais. Ouais, ça c'est pour tenir en vie. Attends, c'est ça ou peut-être une minuterie, je sais même pas, mais ça fait un peu Time Cop le truc.
You also find mysterious notes and blueprints left behind by someone that has been there before. Use those to craft devices, weapons, and deadly traps. Uncover the truth about the dark mysteries of this world and prepare for the final encounter, alone or in a co-op mode.
Ouais, un mode coop.
Serum, life is in your hands.
Ok, sur Steam. Exclusive. Voilà. Ah. Allez, FPS ça. La confédération ça. Ah oui, time out, merci. Merci, Jerry Storm. C'était time out, ouais, c'est ça. Ah, ça c'est un jeu qui est plus dans la coopération. Donc là, c'est le genre de truc que tu peux même jouer avec tes potes. Ah ouais, il y a un monstre aussi. Open beta, localisation, Are You Game. On va voir si je pourrais peut-être accéder à la bêta de ce jeu. Voir. Encore un jeu style rétro. Oh. Oh là. Moi, je pense pas que c'est mon kiff. Hein. Ah, pas trop mon truc. Oh là. Oh, il est pas beau. Hmm.
Are yet to be found. The deputy and many of the locals believe this is the doing of the devil.
Deadball, ouais, ça c'est un jeu d'horreur, ça. Ouais. Alors, pour ceux qui sont fans de jeux d'horreur, bah, allez-y, tentez.
Hi there, I'm Sid, a dev at Metric Empire. In our game Battle Shapers, you're playing as Ada, who's reactivated to renegade robot overlords who have taken over the city. Working with what little information you and Ada have, you'll be gunning down hordes of enemy machines in our bot-busting roguelite. Ada is a
Ah oui, je crois que j'ai déjà vu du gameplay sur ce jeu, ouais, un graphiste à la Overwatch.
Her fist will certainly do the trick. Once you've perfected wielding powerful weapons and abilities, it's time to steal some game-changing powers by defeating these ruthless overlords. Once you beat an overlord, you'll be able to equip and use their powers, unlocking sick new suits and matching gauntlets. But let me warn you, getting these cores will not be easy. The road ahead is full of danger, like corrupted towers and enemies. It's clear these overlords are not playing around. It's up to you to save the city of New Elysium and bring it back to the utopia it once was.
Give me a break.
Oh. Quoi, oh là. Ah, c'est. D'accord. Ouais, je vois un peu le topo.
Sorry, son. You're not done. Get back in there, Agent.
Dan Link.
This land is cursed.
Voilà, une corde. Quelqu'un va se faire pendre.
My people roam freely. Now roams only death. It came with the white man on his iron horse. White man brought with him corruption, greed, vanity, ignorance. He killed on holy ground, and the Great Spirit has abandoned this place. The dead can no longer leave the mortal realm, restless.
Ouais, des monstres.
They wander
Oh.
the earth, craving for more living flesh.
Et de la merde.
Worse than death, undeserving even for a stupid white man. Light still flickers.
Non, c'est pas.
Stranger. Go now. Leave
Il ressemble à Jonah Hex. Non, ah non, c'est pas Jonah Hex. Il a la gueule brûlée de Jonah Hex.
May your soul
Non, c'est pas Jonah Hex.
in the spirit world.
Blue Waste. On va voir ce que ça donnera. Hein.
Yo, Sparky is destined to be streaming and YouTube/Twitch famous. I can already see it. Blood West is a great addition to the throwback FPS gore fest from back in the day. Looking forward to being creeped out by all of those titles. I mean, World of Horror, we've had that in a couple showcases. It's been a game changer in the genre. We can't wait.
Putain, il m'endort l'autre qui parle en anglais là.
That release. Super, super dope. Before we move on, we want to thank all of you all for tuning in and checking out the games in this showcase. But after this, there's going to be more. We have a showcase with our friends at Freedom Games, Tiny Build, and Hype Train Digital with the Guerrilla Collective Publisher Spotlights.
Yes, we do. And also, make sure you check out our mixed merch store to support us. We've got
Wow,
caps,
maillot et
shirts,
des t-shirts.
pins, the whole nine to make you wet with amazing drip.
Mad drip.
Coming up, we're also going to take you through a tour of various up-and-coming RPGs and titles that will have you taking up epic side quests with style. Grab your maps, potions, the turnbuckle, and your favorite classmate, and let's hop in.
Let's get it.
Oh. Pas un truc en 3D. Oh. Ah, ça j'aime pas. J'aime pas ce style de combat, j'ai horreur. C'est bien fait, mais ouais, c'est pas pour moi. Les plateformes. Oh, j'espère que c'est bientôt la fin là. C'est censé durer que 40 minutes. Oh non, j'ai rien du tout. Ah, ça c'est un Link to the Past Life ça. Ah. Apogée. Oh, créez votre propre donjon. Ah, c'est pas mal ça. Ah, j'adore ce concept. Nintendo devrait faire pareil avec Zelda, avec les licences Zelda, tu vois. Un Zelda Maker là. Bah là on l'a, le Zelda, un Zelda like Maker.
Okay, what is that? Demons.
Being a bishop ain't easy. It takes a toll in ways you can't imagine.
Ah, c'est bien fait.
One day you'll find out the same thing. Now get back to work.
Feel Shale's power. I've no time for this. Take that. I could have timed that better. I've got to be faster.
There are things that the living cannot understand. Death is only the beginning of the final voyage. It's just not that time yet.
Voilà, c'est sympa, mais voilà, c'est pas la hype. Après, c'est des jeux indés aussi, voilà, faut. C'est pas des jeux next-gen, comme on dit, dire. C'est pas la claque.
Welcome to WrestleQuest. My name is Zach. I'm the chief powerbomb enthusiast at Mega Cat Studios, and I'm here to show you some never-before-seen content. So without further ado, let's get down. So the area we're showing you today is the Jungleology Wilds. It is a jungle-themed board game, and as you can see, we've got some pretty cool effects here. We've got the sunlight coming in, these leaves blowing in the wind, and this gorgeous river. Why do we add a river? Well, if you want to make them quiver, you gotta have a river, right? This is the dungeon that's sort of towards the beginning of the game after the first initial act as you open up and get to start exploring, you know, the rest of the world map. So we're going to show you some of the features this dungeon has to offer. We've got another enemy type here in the middle there, the Luchador Piggy Bank, the Money Pig. Bruder's going to take care of him for us. Now you'll notice how he shattered there. Not all enemies will need pinned. Only enemies that are wrestling based or, you know, sort of like tough guy characters. So here we have this kind of swinging bug zapper here. Useful for the jungle, no doubt. As you get even deeper into Jungleology, you'll come to this area, the Bright Light Caves. As you can see, there's these prismatic sprays of fire that are hot enough to melt the shades right off your face. That's all right. I just snuck by that enemy. Every enemy in the game has a certain movement pattern that if you watch and wait, you can usually sneak by them. A lot of times that forces you into a decision of, you know, do I want to fight this guy or that guy over there because of the way their patterns overlap. So the Bright Light Caves have these colored rocks and these light bulbs, and you can find colored sheets to place over the light bulbs. So when you place a sheet, it changes the light of the bulb, which, if it matches the rocks, makes them disappear so you can continue on your way. And it gets more complicated as you get multiple sheets that you can combine from multiple colors, multiple rocks blocking your way. But if you manage to go through everything, there's some unique rewards you can find.
Oh, j'espère que ça doit faire, je suis fatigué moi.
Statue area. What could it be with these scaly slithering? Oh my gosh, it's Jake the Snake. That's right, Jake the Snake Roberts is here in WrestleQuest. We can't do a WrestleQuest video without talking about our main guy here, right? Macho Man. That's right, there are multiple Macho Man statues across this gigantic world map, and if you visit them all, you might just get the best prize. Thank you for joining us on this tour of Jungleology from WrestleQuest. It's just one of the many, many areas in the game's massive world. We're excited to get WrestleQuest into your hands later this summer. Until then, stay sweaty.
Oh putain, je sais même pas si je peux pas regarder ça jusqu'à la fin. Well, right back. D'accord. C'est fini ou pas là? Je sais même pas si.
I can't wait to jump off the turnbuckle in WrestleQuest. I've been waiting for that one since it was announced. I love that they look like articulated WWE toys. They're so cute.
They look super dope. I love those toys back in the day. Yes, I've also been waiting to share Demon School goodness as a big fan of the original Persona. How do you say it? It's looking super sick. Shout out to Necrosoft for sharing that game with us. But you know what, Jay?
What?
You know what time it is?
What time is it?
It is key giveaway time. Get the key drop, kids. Grab your phone, scan the QR code on your camera. Go to the website for your chance to get a key from the developers and publishers in the showcase. They could be previous titles. It's a grab bag. Awesome games that we're giving away.
So up next, we have some really big world premieres and exclusive updates on Cerebral games that will make you take your time before making that crucial decision that may be the difference between life and death in games that have that strategy and simulation flavor.
C'est pas fini encore, putain. Ah bah t'es remis que là.
Welcome to Crashlands.
Crashland 2.
Explore a world filled with wonder, mystery, and some of these things. And then slap them. And slap those too. Just slap it all. Except these. The great outdoors isn't so great when you've got no indoors. Best to make a home for yourself. But not just yourself, because loneliness sucks. So build a friendship, because that kind of ship won't crash. After all, if you're gonna make it on this planet, you'll need all the help you can get.
Netflix, ça.
time for a change.
Ah, le tir pas pour moi.
You wanna fight? Rainbow! Can't catch me!
Ouais, que c'est... Ah, pas trop mon kiff ça. Crunch. Oh, il y a de ces noms. Il y a de ces noms.
Welcome to Jumplight Odyssey. And let's take a tour of the SDF Catalina.
Dis-moi qu'on est dans le vaisseau et c'est... Oh là.
Leader of the Palladian people and captain of this fine starship. From the bridge we'll be able
Ouais.
to upgrade numerous things, activate our holotable, chart our course, jump to other systems, and of course interact with our division officers at their command centers. But let's go down a deck. Just like that.
Moi, pas mon kiff ça. Les vues comme ça, j'aime pas.
All of the decks of your starship using our unique, never before seen, incredible cross-sections inspired form of navigation. And this deck is the Promenade. Just below the bridge, this is where crew spend most of their social time and rest and recuperation. Coming together for activities, strengthening relationships, and even doing a little spot of gardening or rummaging the vending machines. Now, let's go to the quarterdeck. The quarterdeck is where the action happens, so to speak, whether that be manufacturing, building supplies, keeping the power running, showering your crew, feeding them. This is the domain of your engineering and supply divisions, and it's what keeps the ship running day to day. Now, also, a starship needs a flight deck. This flight deck is where you'll scramble your fighters and launch all of your away missions. Away missions are a crucial method of gaining resources from the systems you'll be jumping on. And the last of the Catalina's main decks is the lower deck. Now, usually the lower deck when you start a run is largely empty. But as captain of the starship, we've built this out to our design for the needs of our crew and our mission. And next up is something that we've never shown before. This is the Jumplight drive. In the engine room, you'll find the capabilities to harness starlight, raw starlight, in a somewhat stable form called Jumplight. Jumplight is what will power your journey throughout the stars and hopefully to the Forever Star. There is so much more to show you of the SDF Catalina, but also of Jumplight Odyssey, our Starship adventure sim. And in the coming months, we'll be revealing more and more about this title. So please, wishlist the game, join us on Discord, and come along for the journey.
Buongiorno, my fellow mortals and culinary enthusiasts. Welcome to this grand fest known as Dawn Dwelling.
Qu'est-ce que c'est que ce truc?
Your precious host Dawn am about to reveal all the colony secrets.
Fais quoi, un accent italien?
Like when game. Now, picture this. You are the boss of the vibrant restaurant empire, calling the shots in the thrilling underworld adventure. Your mission? Run the show with the style and cook up daring schemes that'll have even the toughest meatball sauce. But hold on to your fedoras, ragazzi. Got some cards in the game that'll make you question your choices faster than a chef, pondering whenever pineapple belongs on pizza. When those questionable cards pop up, it's like adding an extra kick of spice to your lasagna. Things are about to get a whole lot crazier, my friends. Listen up, my ambitious pasta slingers. The more criminal activities are done, the harder your seat gets. The police will be sniffing around like a seagull eyed for a seafood. Stay one step ahead of the boys in blue, my friends. You be the maestro of culinary and gangster empire, orchestrating a team, upgrading
Mario?
and ensuring the past.
J'ai bien vu Mario là.
Just remember, not
À mon avis, ce sera un jeu Switch parce que Mario, tu peux pas le mettre. À part sur le Switch, tu peux pas le mettre ailleurs. Hein. Nintendo te les pas.
I was acting. Or was I? Advertise your joint. Reel in the hungry crowd and launder money you get from your gangsters. Just be prepared for the most unexpected surprises.
Nom de qualité, Watchliner.
Greetings, valued employee. Welcome to the Ringo Corporation. It would be your job to sort samples. There is no need to question the samples. I have no doubts that you will give 110%. Ringo appreciates an arrested mind empowers the grind.
Ah, c'est style rétro.
It is your job to sort samples. It is your duty to put your money back into the economy. It will be your job to sort samples. The samples are important, and as such, you are important. Put your money back into the economy. Economy. Rested mind, rested mind. There is no need to question the samples. Question the sample.
Greetings, employees.
I'm Vicky.
And I'm Sam. We are Canteen, the developers of Corp Nation: The Sorting Process, our upcoming dystopian narrative game.
In Corp Nation, you'll play as Max, a lab technician working for a corporately owned state. We love games that foster a sense of routine, and so built our world around the work, life, sleep cycle of the daily grind. Here's a breakdown of what that looks like.
In your day job, you will sort samples. The quicker you organise them, the more money you will earn. But there's a catch. Your manager will change the rules and add complexity. We've tried to emulate the satisfaction of a job well done and the frustration of arbitrary tasks.
You might be wondering what you'll do with all the money that you make. The Ringo desktop PC gives you access to the shopping catalogue and pay-to-win games, but your first priority should always be your bills.
As you progress through each day, you will uncover the linear narrative through daily news, surveys, and state-designated chat companions. Along the journey, you will find a game world that responds to you in surprising ways.
However, your routine will be disrupted when a group of rebels dissatisfied with the system invite you to question your place in the world and uncover the truth behind the samples.
There's a spoiler-free prologue for you to try on Steam. We can't wait for you to play Corp Nation. Thank you for watching.
Work hard.
Bah, il y en a du indé. Waouh. Oh, il y a un côté années 80, ça fait un peu Stranger Things là. Ouais, c'est un peu Stranger Things ça.
Yo, did you see Crashlands 2? So excited, such great horror, and it looks like they really elevated the look and feel of their game from the previous game.
Yeah, it's so colorful, the animations are better, the humor comes across super cool. And as a fan of the fighting game genre, I like what Yomi 2 is doing by elevating their game as well. I'm a FGC fan. I know you are.
It's my world.
For sure. Yomi 1 was really cool. And the card game is I was gonna say it's delicious. You know what I'm saying? If you like those titles, make sure to wishlist them on our Steam event page. Pre-order them wherever they are available. Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo. Show them some love by downloading the demo wherever they are available. Quick reminder that after the Guerrilla Collective showcase, stay tuned, because we have our Publisher Spotlights showcase coming up next, where we are going to be showing you games from Tiny Build, Hype Train Digital, and Freedom Games. It also includes, like I said, more from Nova Lands, which is a really awesome game.
I'm here for it.
I'm glad that you are. Thank you. Thanks for being here for the game.
I love it. Okay, so we've shared games that are horrific, strategic, and downright hardcore. Now we're gonna slow it down and get into our more creative, stylistic, and cozy bag to share some games where we get into all the feels as well as push the envelope on game design and artistic expression in ways they might not expect. I don't think they're ready.
They are not ready, but we're gonna get in and get cozy.
Cozy, baby.
Putain, et là, il nous sort tous les indés qu'il y aura. Oh la vache. Ah, c'est... Oh là. Ah, ça y est pas quoi, ça va? Ouais, putain, là, je suis en train de regarder le Guerrilla Collective. Putain, il y en a des indés. Waouh, fou. T'imagines même pas. Oh. Oh, c'est... Non, bah, tu vois, c'est un show, c'est un showcase qui est là. Et, en fait, nous avons pas mal de jeux. C'est pas seulement des jeux indés. Là, je suis en train de faire un live, là. Mais... T'en as ça, il y a des bons jeux, d'autres non, tu vois. Mais putain, il t'envoie tous les indés là, putain. Ok, des pics qui frappent une main. Ah, tu fais un live aussi? Ah ouais, c'est con ça. Le big kill.
adorable corgi on an unforgettable vacation. Along the way, you might stumble across Rusty. He wants to start an animal sanctuary and needs your help. Let's mark our territory.
Ouais, la chose, c'est ça, Jerry Storm. Hein. La chose.
Set off. On your hike, you can choose where to go and what to do. Maybe you'll climb the mountain. Maybe you'll unlock all of the island's secrets. Oh, wait a second. What's that?
Moi, je l'ai vu. Renfield. Ah, c'est gentil à voir une fois, on va dire. Pourquoi, tu veux le voir? Ouais, non, ça. Ouais. Et l'avantage, je crois que je l'ai vu, attends. Ouais, je crois que je l'ai vu. Oh là, je crois que je l'ai vu je crois 2-3 semaines avant la sortie en France, parce que vu qu'il était sorti en avance en Belgique, donc j'ai pu le voir à l'avance aussi. Ah, mais c'est vrai que Coppola il a fait Dracula, j'avais oublié, c'est vrai. Ah, Curtain. Je ne sais pas, je vais demander, attends, bah tiens, il y a Curtain qui te demande si tu as réglé ton problème de prise de Péritel RGB. Ah, non, toujours pas. Voilà, le slop et le Péritel n'est pas compatible avec le boîtier. Bah attends, je vais mettre le retour Discord comme ça. Voilà.
J'ai quand même eu l'affichage hier sur le slot, une fois.
Ouais, voilà, il y a le retour Discord. Hein.
Ah ouais. Et j'avais un écran tout rouge.
Ouais.
Les tout rouge, c'était les lettrages rouges, tout l'écran était rouge.
Ah putain.
Mais dis-moi, t'as beaucoup de choses de brancher comme ça en mode carte, Péritel, des trucs comme ça?
Non, j'ai que le slot et la Famicom.
Et ils sont branchés tous les deux en même temps?
Non, on a essayé sur l'appareil que j'ai, mais ça marche pas parce qu'il est pas alimenté, donc pas que c'est puissant. Par contre, ce que je comprends pas aussi...
Non mais attends, tu peux les brancher en même temps. Hein. Tu peux les brancher en même temps sur la même prise. Seulement, faut pas les allumer en même temps.
Ça marche pas?
Non mais c'est justement ce que je te dis. Sur ton SCART,
tu branches un Super Famicom sur le multiplicateur Péritel, t'as l'impression de regarder Canal+.
2 jours avant Noël.
Tu regardes Canal+, toute l'image est déchirée, brouillée et tout.
Ah oui, quand t'as pas le câble.
T'as une latence.
Non, c'est pas qu'il y a de latence. T'as déjà vu une image que tu modifies pour que tu retrouves qui c'est Picasso.
Ah bah
c'est Picasso, c'est la Famicom Picasso. T'as l'image qui est toute torchée.
Ah d'accord.
Mais ce que je pige pas, c'est que quand je le branche sur mon petit boîtier à la con, j'ai payé 7 balles. Je le rebranche sur mon multiplicateur Péritel. Je peux brancher le slot dessus et la Famicom dessus. Et ben les deux s'affichent.
En bonne qualité?
Bah ça s'affiche en qualité que le SCART va développer parce que c'est un truc à 7 balles quoi. En qualité c'est jouable si t'es pas trop regardant quoi.
Alors on prend toutes mes consoles. Ah quoi que
Luke, Lake Saison, Printing.
Mais à mon avis, ça doit être le SCART de Robu, là, toi le boîtier. Il doit pomper trop de jus, à mon avis, par rapport au démultiplicateur. Donc il faudrait genre plus loin, mais alimenter quoi. Ouais. Et le slot, ce que je comprends pas, c'est qu'hier, comme j'ai expliqué à Robu tout à l'heure, il s'est affiché une fois, mais avec comme un filtre rouge. Et ça, il m'avait expliqué que normalement sur le boîtier, tu peux régler le rouge, le vert, le bleu à part. Bah, j'ai essayé 3 réglages, ça prend impossible de changer la couleur. Et puis là, on a réessayé, mais il s'est plus jamais affiché.
D'accord. L'électronique, des fois, quand ça veut, c'est génial.
Bah, il a dit qu'il regarderait peut-être pour une Péritel de Mega Drive 2. Parce que normalement, celles-là, elles sont en RGB.
Ah oui. Oui, il y en a, il y en a qui sont.
Parce que ce boîtier-là prend que le signal RGB. C'est pour ça que la Famicom ne fonctionnait pas avec l'autre câble. J'ai l'autre câble sur l'origine. Mais lui, il n'est pas en RGB, il est en composite. Bon, l'inconvénient, c'est qu'il est plus long. Le RGB que j'ai.
Pizza Possum. Eh bah dis donc, c'est non.
Là, c'est un peu la merde. Hein.
Hey,
Et sinon, bah, il avait bien un problème avec mon Everdrive aussi. Allume la console, il s'affiche, tu peux jouer et tout, puis au bout d'un moment, je ferme la console, je la rallume, il n'y a plus rien qui s'affiche. Ouais. Donc le mec il s'est bouffé le chinois, il s'est bouffé un double litige. Il s'est pris un litige, AliExpress, et puis comme j'ai dépassé les 15 jours d'essai, bah, ça fait un mois que je l'ai. Je lui ai collé un litige PayPal pour être sûr. Donc ça passe bien.
Il l'a mitigé.
Bah il s'est collé 48 € le machin, donc... Bon à la limite j'aurais payé 20 balles, je m'en foutrais un peu quoi, tu vois, mais 48 balles là c'est... un peu mal au cul quoi.
Ah ouais mais non là ça va pas le faire. Ah non pas du tout. Il faut que je rajoute au moins d'autres.
Donc on verra bien ce que ça donne. Mais attends, je vais fermer ça. Attends, je vais faire un truc. Je vois si j'ai le son sur l'OBS. Ouais, il y a le son. Il y a le son, par contre, j'ai plus d'affichage. Pourquoi?
De quoi?
Non, bah j'ai plus d'affichage sur OBS.
And when you're feeling a little more confident, there are 16 characters, each with their own personality that you can practice your speaking with, free of the fear of messing up or getting embarrassed.
Ah ouais, bah j'ai pas eu le temps de voir Tata moi, donc je l'ai vu en 3 secondes et demie. Je l'ai vu 3 secondes et demie ta sœur alors.
Tatami. Downtown is available to wishlist right now on Steam and is releasing this summer with console versions out in late 2023.
Bah dis donc, je crois qu'ils en lâchent là, ils en lâchent là, punaise des indés. Waouh.
Ils en ont quoi?
Ils en lâchent beaucoup des jeux indés hein. Non c'est quoi ça là? Oh super, un Tony Hawk avec une grenouille, waouh.
Waouh. Alors ça doit tuer samedi.
Voilà. Pour le nouveau Tony Hawk. Ça a l'air mignon hein. Ah, okay. Ouais, c'est du Tony Hawk, c'est du Tony Hawk like ça.
Ouais mais comme tu l'as dit, si like ça sera jamais de Tony Hawk.
Ah oui c'est vrai que oui, il est loin de Tony Hawk ce jeu.
Ah meilleur opus fait
Ah bah qu'est-ce que tu veux, c'est un petit jeu indé aussi, faut... Et une petite démo aussi sur Steam. C'est un jeu indé, Curtain.
And cozy, very inspiring. Who wouldn't want to go skating with your homie Ollie the Frog or thumb your way through some ridiculous shenanigans with Super Adventure Hand?
J'essaierai de les trouver sur Steam, les démos, je les testerai.
Word. And the update to Lake looks super serene and peaceful.
Bon, on a réglé un problème et un deuxième, le boîtier ne va plus.
Male woman.
Le boîtier marche plus.
Voilà.
Outfit
bon.
and deliver packages. So definitely
c'est mieux
check
comme
out
ça, au moins
those
tu sais d'où ça vient.
on Steam, wishlist them,
Mais non,
follow
moi
the
je parle de
developers
mon
and
boîtier
support
d'acquisition.
all the work they put
Ah merde.
in
Oh bah oui mais c'est le truc à 10 balles non?
Ah oui bah quand même.
Ton truc chinois que tu m'avais conseillé?
Ouais.
Ah d'accord.
Mais maintenant il fonctionne.
Starting with an adventure puzzle game that is charming as it is beautiful and get into some
Ah tu sais, vous mettez tout déco. Ce matin il y a une meuf. Oh je suis content, j'ai reçu mon boîtier, le gâteau et tout. J'ai passé 2 heures à le configurer et tout. Elle me lance un live ce matin, il y a rien qui marche. 240 balles le boîtier.
Il y a rien qui marche, il y a un truc.
Tout fonctionnait bien hier avec son mec et tout. Et aujourd'hui elle veut lancer le live, et bah le boîtier il répond plus. Voilà. Merci le gâteau.
Ça c'est parce qu'elle a ouvert quelque chose.
C'est bien la troisième que je vois en live qui a des problèmes avec ce boîtier là, c'est le nouveau qu'ils ont sorti là pour longtemps. Qui cheap, 240 balles le boîtier. J'ai dit tu sais quoi, moi j'ai un boîtier à 10 €, je le branche, il marche plus, je prends la poubelle, je le mets dedans. Je rachète un à 10 €, je le rebranche, il fonctionne 6 mois, 1 an, et puis voilà, c'est parti. Elle avait dit, oui, je sais, tu m'avais parlé sur Instagram et tout, bah j'aurais su ça, j'aurais acheté celui-là. Bah, voilà, il faut juste que je règle la résolution du
Ouais.
donc l'écran.
I am listening. Did you forget I was here again?
What? Of course not.
2160p.
Who the hell is that?
Ouais, il faut aussi que je comprenne pourquoi j'ai pas le retour sur ma télé ici. Putain, je te jure que tu règles un problème, ça marche de l'autre côté, ça marche plus de l'autre, ça marche plus ça marche de l'autre côté, ça marche plus de l'autre. C'est quoi, je crois que je vais foutre tout dans un carton et je vais tout foutre en vente non mais sérieux, hein, j'ai tout débranché là. La console, le slot, le boîtier d'acquisition, mes couilles, le machin, et j'ai tout. Ça, y a plus de problème, y a plus rien à brancher. Là, j'ai le retour de mon OBS et j'ai plus le retour sur ma télé.
Absolutely.
Ah oui.
Oh, wait, your name is Count Heinrich von Pyre?
Yes.
Oh putain.
Enfin bref, en plus, c'est pas grave. Et tu vois l'avantage aussi du boîtier à 10 € chinois, c'est que tu peux jouer directement sur ton OBS. Sur le retour de l'OBS parce que t'as pas de latence. Et le boîtier de gâteau, t'as entre 10 et 15 secondes de latence.
Hein?
Ouais.
Enfin, même avec la genre média, j'ai pas autant d'input lag.
Ah ouais, mais je te jure, le boîtier de gâteau, c'est une misère. C'est une misère.
Ou alors il y a un paramètre qu'on n'a pas touché.
Et t'es obligé aussi d'installer l'application Elgato qui pèse en âne mort. Parce que dedans tu as. Sinon OBS ne repère pas le boîtier. Et parce que tu as un logiciel de montage intégré dedans. Tu peux faire tes montages directement via l'application. Et tu peux tout publier sur YouTube directement. Mais sauf que cette putain d'application elle pèse en âne mort. J'avais essayé sur mon PC en bas quand j'avais encore 8 Go de RAM, ben le jeu il ramait du cul. Ah ben il ramait du fion, je suis passé en 12 Go, le jeu très bien. Ah via l'application quoi. Donc c'est un peu merde.
Lame de major.
Bye Sweet Carol. Ouais, c'est de toute beauté. Oh, c'est pas encore.
Hi everyone, we're the developers of Death Trick Double Blind. I'm Mari, I'm the producer, writer, I do some of the programming.
I'm Jenny, I do art and I'm in charge of animation, UI, everything visual.
Death Trick Double Blind is a non-linear detective game set in a 1950s traveling circus. In this game, players will have to solve the mysterious murder of the star magician before the circus will leave town by the end of the day.
all the evidence and witness will be gone. As we say in a game, it's like a Cinderella story, but instead of chasing a princess, we are chasing a murderer.
The idea of setting the story in a vintage circus came to us because we felt like it gave us a unique aesthetic. It will help us design memorable characters because they each have their own role related to how they perform in the circus.
And also, our characters have their own color scheme to go with their personalities and also their own background stories.
In this game, you will play as two different characters. A detective that has been hired to investigate the murder, and a new magician who has come to replace the amazing hat. The player will have to switch between these two perspectives to eventually piece things together and come to a conclusion.
In this game, we have a system what we call collection system. So with every information or item you collected, you can use them either to inquire or to contradict.
What I love about this mechanic is the non-linearity of it. The story doesn't soft lock you until you find the right problem, so you are free to spot your own contradictions. And you can
il y en a du indé, waouh. Il y a des studios qui se lancent dans les jeux vidéo, hein. Voilà.
The story moves forward based on what we call action points. So for example, investigating, inquiring, or contradicting might all cost action points. So once your AP runs out, this turn will end and you will switch characters and the game will move forward to the next round. So you might want to think strategically about which questions you want to ask and whether the contradiction you found is the right one. We hope detective game lovers will enjoy the mystery and enjoy solving the case in your own ways. We also hope you might like meeting these characters that we've come to care for so much.
If that sounds like something you will enjoy, so please wishlist Death Trick Double Blind on Steam and go play the demo.
Qu'est-ce que c'est ce jeu? C'est Cyberpunk ça. Non. Cyberpunk en 2D. Oh putain.
Hi, I'm Marco, creative director at Ironlands. Today I'm taking you behind the scenes of Nivalis, the cyberpunk slice of life sim we are developing. Bonjour.
Ah, un studio français.
Here we are in Paris at Mocap Lab to do the motion capture for Nivalis. Every morning our actors Christelle and Florian had to be prepped with markers that the Vicon system cameras can detect at up to 2000 frames per second.
Ouais, un studio français. On voit l'affiche du film Chocolat avec Omar Sy.
Your staff, the guests that come to your noodle bar, corporate security, gangs, and all the other people that you meet in the city. They all have their life, and we want their animations to be as true to life as possible. Besides capturing the body movement, we also capture props like umbrellas, trays, meals, fishing rods, kitchen appliances, as well as how the characters interact with chairs, tables, bars, and other objects in the game world.
Sérieux, t'es un serveur dans un cyberpunk?
Nivalis is a city that stretches from the ocean to the clouds.
The
entire city is flooded, crumbling from the pressure of thousands of buildings stacked onto each other over hundreds of years. Nivali residents
c'est pas ça.
Our motion capture allows us to form more complex interactions with characters, as you make friends,
Ah,
enemies,
c'est pas serveur,
compete
c'est-
with
c'est
rivals,
quoi?
forge business partnerships, or
C'est un
maybe
cyberpunk,
even
mais bon,
find
c'est
love.
quoi? C'est des trucs que tu dois
The
crafter ou quoi?
Chièze is a city full of light, intrigue, and mystery. Thank you for joining me on this little tour behind the scenes.
Ça, il est
You can wishlist Nivalis now on Steam.
une
and
bande
the
noire
Epic
au-dessus, une bande
Games
noire en dessous, et sur les côtés. Ok.
So, Justin,
Yeah. Yeah, Jay.
I bet you didn't know what was about to pop off next.
I definitely do not. What is that? What is popping off?
I don't know if you're ready for it.
You got me in anticipation mode.
It's time for the final free key grab.
Oh my god. Final key grab.
Everybody grab your picture-taking apparatus, or apparati, and snap a picture of the QR code on your screen for an opt to grab your keys. It's time for the final free key game drop.
Yes. Get your opportunity. Don't let your ops get the opportunity to grab those keys. And to match that energy, we're going to cap things off with the GC23. We're turning the dial up to 10, getting into some action-adventure titles that will push your bonnet all the way back and blow your slides off your heels. We have a few big exclusives, including a new Grime reveal and a cuddly Carnage-style update from a GC alum. Let's go.
Oh putain, il y en a pour un bon moment, ce bif. C'est quoi ce jeu? Un truc de baston. Attends, oh, j'ai pas bien vu le titre. Toujours là, les mecs?
Ouais, on est là.
Ah. Irtabi, c'était ça. Avec,
Il aura trop de temps pour allumer une commande sur les.
Papa, tu veux qu'on croque-monsieur?
Oui.
Ça veut dire deux coupés en deux?
Non, deux en entier et une moitié.
C'est la convention qui là aujourd'hui?
Ah, attends, ça s'appelle Guerrilla Collective. Principalement, c'est des jeux indés. Alors, t'en as. Ah, Endo, je t'avais pas vu, ça Endo. Ah, putain, c'est parce que là. Ah, surtout, t'as c'est exclu PC, t'en as aussi certains sont sortis sur console. Alors, certains étaient pas mal et d'autres, ouais. C'est vrai que c'est plus style rétro, hein, on va dire, hein, mais bon, après, c'est du indé, hein.
bah, tu l'as. Ah bah non, Ezio. T'as oublié le sachet que je t'ai dit.
Mais non, tu m'as dit que tu le gardes.
Pas celui-là, tête de mort.
Oh, c'est quoi ça? Un jeu de combat en 3D?
Voilà. Mais il y a un arc là. Un arc golem renforcé. Surpuissant, renforcé. Puissant, renforcé. Il y a des artefacts que j'avais pas pris avec un coffre. Ah oui.
Merde. Ah, déjà.
Je suis pas assez haut, merde. Merde, je suis pas assez haut. Mettre là alors.
Skate, do acrobatics, kill, and look cute while doing it. Gory Cuddly Carnage is a foul-mouthed third-person hack-and-slash action adventure. You play as Gory, a cute but deadly synthetic cat on Frank, a sentient, death-dealing hoverboard waging war against an army of mutated toys. Gory Cuddly Carnage is all about speed, violence, and gore. You'll have a host of combat options to decimate enemies in the bloodiest ways imaginable to really amp up the carnage. Skate and slice everything with Frank's built-in razor blades that he loves to use. Next is the slam wheel that will crunch and bash everything that comes in its way. Charge it in the air to unleash some hell on bigger enemies, or just slam everything in your path. That's totally up to you. The next move is my personal favorite. The hoverboard is also a rocket launcher. Fire smaller rockets against smaller enemies, or just swoop it up and go absolutely nuclear, obliterating everything you locked your sight on.
Allez.
Except for the slashing, the bashing, the dashing, and the shooting, there will also be an array of upgrades to cause even more mayhem in the full game. Look at him, he's so happy, you just have to buy gory new things. When you've maimed, slayed, and upgraded your way through a level, everything is of course topped off with an old-school boss battle with all the worst, most mutated and disgusting toys imaginable. These sections of the game will test your abilities against waves of enemies that will be destroyed in hellfire and a flurry of blades. But beware, some of these mutant toys will not die so easily.
Non, moi perso non.
Cuddly Carnage will be available in like everything, so wishlist it today.
Ah oui, oui.
Quand je suis sortie de la bibliothèque,
10 €.
j'ai regardé, je sais pas trop.
Non, non, non. À 6 euros carrément.
Ah, mais. Ah, mais j'ai peur ça.
Ouais. Ouais, t'as raison, ça finit jamais, hein, punaise, ils nous envoient de l'indé, hein. C'est japonais ça, non?
Ah non, 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 non.
50 new skins. Un new arcade mode. Classic mode. Steam, Xbox, PS, Switch, patati patata.
Yo, Corrupt is looking right. The whole fighting game season is gonna be right. The Dawn of the Monsters DLC looks super crazy.
That looks so dope, and we've been following Corrupt for a long time. Shout out to Jesse. I remember showing Gory for the first time, and it's come such a long way. As a big fan of Grime, which has been doing those numbers, I know this game is going to be blowing up. That's our show, everybody. So many great games and creative vision. Thanks for watching and supporting the games,
Je crois que c'est la fin.
devs, and the development culture in general.
Be sure to check out the events page on Steam where you can learn more about all of the up and coming games on the show, play some of the demos, wish list the games that you'd like to get notified about when they're available.
Definitely show them some love through wish listing. It helps. Be sure to stay tuned for the Guerrilla Collective Publisher Spotlights coming up next, where our friends Freedom Games, Hype Train Digital, Tiny Build will be showing their latest wares and situations. Awesome stuff. Tomorrow, if you're in LA, we'll have over 40 games at Wisdom at our Mix in-Person showcase, which will feature a live stream with our friends at Viz and the Completionists. More info on our website, MediaIndieExchange.com, and on social media.
And next Tuesday, starting at 12:30 p.m. Pacific Time, we have another showcase. Guerrilla Collective presents Dames for Games and Black Voices in Gaming.
Definitely. We'll be supporting Black game developers and women in gaming. We want to give a huge shout out to our sponsors for helping to make this thing happen. Freedom, Hype Train Digital, PlayStation, Raw Fury, Tiny Build, Assemble Entertainment, Acapara,
Refaites-nous toute la liste.
Gaming, HeroCraft, Joystick Ventures, Neon Doctrine, Raven Age, Razer, Steam, Yisbird, Wired Productions, and Experience Studios. Much love for our broadcasting partners for supporting the showcase.
They're kind of funny. And we also want to thank you for our stream. Couldn't do this without you. Once again, we have to salute the developers. All of them that have contributed their games, their resources to make this whole thing possible.
And thanks to our team, Abe, Travis, Joel, Mary, Nap, Matt, Timmy, Joel, Big Bite, you guys and gals, and everyone for tuning in. You are all awesome. Big shout out to you, and thanks for joining us. Make sure to follow the developers you like through their socials. You can find the games on the Media Indie Exchange website. Check us out on Twitter at Guerrilla Collect and everywhere else.
Ouais, bla bla bla.
As well, and I like to say as well.
Ouais, bla bla. Il y a du bla 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 bla.
YouTube and Twitch. I want to thank my co-host Jay Watts. Thank you. Where can we find out more about the Coexist movement?
Justin, first off, this has been amazing. Thank you all so much. You can find out more about Coexist Gaming by going to our website, coexistgaming.com. We're on all the socials, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, all the things at Coexist Gaming. We'd love to coexist with you.
We want to give a shout out to Kind of Funny for hosting us. Again, I'm your host, Justin Woodward, head of the Mix, Media Indie Exchange, Black Voice in Gaming, one of the advisors on Black Game Developer Fund. We're out. Peace.
Enfin, c'est fini. Voilà, alléluia.
Mon frère, alléluia, mon frère.
Ouais, voilà, c'est ça. Bon, enfin, vous, il y en a quelques-uns, c'était pas mal. D'autres, ouais. Intéressants, d'autres moins intéressants. Hein. Bon. Ah.
Oui, d'accord, et ouais. Ah, là, je vais rien faire du tout ce que je vais faire.
Ah ouais. Bon, allez, on va passer par... Hop là.
Ah, si, si, si. Viens là, toi. Allez, allez, le golou. Allez, feu. Oh, on l'a tué.
Allez, on va... Hop là. Et on va passer par l'application Xbox. Je vais en faire un peu de Game Pass.
Il y a pas un coffre là.
Allez.
Obligé, mais loupé.
Ah, alors, il le détecte pas ou quoi? Attends, sinon, là, il le détecte lui. Ah, là, lui, il le détecte. On va faire comme ça.
Lui, on va... Allez, tiens, viens là, viens là.
Hop là. Nous allons faire un peu de Xbox Game Pass. J'ai quelques petits jeux à tester hein, avant. Hop là.
Ah, bah il y a un autre. Oh, c'est quoi ça? Ouais. Ah, bah il me manque forcément des parties là. Elles sont où les parties qui manquent?
Ouf. Bof, ouais, je te comprends, Jason, bof.
Bof, hein, bof, bof.
Ouais. Après, comme on dit, c'est des petits indés, c'est des petits studios aussi. C'est vrai, des trucs comme ça, c'est vrai que si Xbox font une conférence comme ça, c'est sûr que là, ils se feront démolir, mais... Bon. Là, c'était juste des petits studios indés. Alors... Hop là, capture de fenêtre.
Comment on peut faire
Alors... il n'y avait pas un autre jeu aussi que je devais tester, moi, peut-être, je crois qu'il y avait un jeu... Qu'est-ce qu'il y a eu alors, Planet of Lana? Ah oui, c'est ça, je crois que je devais tester. Je devais pas le tester ce jeu. Si, je devais le tester. Ah, tiens, bah, je vais en profiter, je vais le tester. On va faire un peu de Game Pass.
Ah, il faudrait. Ah non, faut pas utiliser ça quand même.
Voilà.
Je vais faire un truc là. Ah, si c'est ça, je rigole.
On rigole, on rigole.
Ouais, on va dire ça comme ça. On va faire rétrospective.
Ah, donc le jeu est en anglais, t'as du japonais, t'as du turc ou du polonais. Super, il est pas en français. Je vais bien mettre l'écran pour qu'on voit bien le jeu. Bon. Ce jeu que je voulais me tenter.
On peut pas coller? C'est quoi ce minus?
Il est toujours là, Romu, au fait. Ouais, toujours là avec son casque fermé. Vas-y, on peut même aller... Oh, t'es sérieux? C'est nul les tutoriels. D'accord. Hop, hop, hop. Oh, mais vas-y là. Ouais, bah allez, c'est bon. On va passer à un autre jeu.
Ah putain, il tient pas.
Alors ça.
Ah putain, je l'avais pas vu bouger plus.
Maintenant, est-ce qu'il va monter avec moi dans le sac? Allez. Ah, j'ai fait n'importe quoi.
The future is you. Your passion. Your imagination. Your hard work. And now, with the help of Hypnospace, you have the tools and the time to make it a reality. Witness the dawning of a new world, where sleep time is no longer downtime. It's where the future is built. A future built by you. Hypnospace.
Welcome to Hypnospace Patrol Department Enforcer Training.
Hello, Tron.
Thank you for... Chime is an easy way to remember the 5 types of... Your version of Hypnospace Explore. If a citizen... Because you... Welcome to Hypnospace Patrol Department Enforcer Training. Direct your attention to the top of your desktop. Hippie. Your version. If a... Because you may be... The HSPD Enforcer... Welcome to Hypnospace Patrol Department Enforcer Training.
Ouais, bon. Oh là, c'est bon, j'ai toujours les jeux en anglais, même pas traduit. Laisse tomber.
Ah, mais toi et l'anglais, ça fait pas deux.
Ah bah oui. Alors, j'ai fait un autre jeu que je peux me tester. Ouais.
Donc après, il faut que j'aille où?
Ouais, bon, je crois que je vais peut-être en arrêter là.
Ah, faut que j'aille où?
Bah, je crois que ouais, je vais arrêter le live ici. Ouais, c'était quand même un live. Bon, j'ai fait au moins 2 heures de live. Hein. Donc c'était un petit live sur cette convention. Donc c'était quand ça s'appelle déjà voilà, Guerrilla Collective 2020. Voilà, Guerrilla Collective. Demain, à 21h, petit rappel qu'il y a le Summer Game Face. Donc je ferai aussi un live demain. Donc demain soir. J'espère que vous serez disponible. Là, bon, je suis sûr que là, il y aura du lourd. C'était Trong